Hello, 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 hello. Yes, yes, yes. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? All right. Hello, 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 hello. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Welcome, welcome to the Big Face Gabby Show. As promised, Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Big Face Gabby Show. Shout out to Ronito, Yanquito, Franquito, Haitian Pat, and Scott the Truth. How y'all doing? Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to get all the graphics together. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, hello, hello. I just need to hear my people's hear me. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Can you chime in? Let me look at the comments. Let me look at the comments. Hold on, hold on. At the stage. Okay, I think we're rocking and rolling now. I think we are rocking and rolling. Should be back on TV now. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Big Face Gary Show on a Tuesday. How y'all doing? Shout out to Ronito, Yanquito, Franquito, Haitian Pat, Scott the Truth, all my fans. I love y'all. As promised, 8 p.m. the Big Face Gary Show. What's up, y'all? Hope you're having a good summer. We're right in the middle of summer, the cream of the crop, having a bunch of fun. And let's get the summer right. We still got about 2.5, 3 weeks to go. Now, stuff that I need. Okay, all my stuff is need. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, okay. Trying to get everything straight. I need to see some of y'all. I need to see some of your conversation. What are you saying to me, so I can start talking, so I can make sure this mic is where. There you go. Sticky fingers. You hear me? You hear me well, Sticky? Tell me if you hear me well. I need to know if you hear me well. Thank you. I need to know that, please. Do you hear me well? Okay, thank you. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, there you go. What's up, Sticky? How you doing, my brother? How's your stomach? How's your summer going, man? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. What you doing? How's everything going with you? You like the world is treating you? How the industry's treating you? How these poop butts is acting? You tell me. Share this live with your friends and family. And how y'all doing? I'm here. I'm here. I'm excited. Here to talk a little about the little thing on Adam 12. Gilbert, what's up, Gilbert? How you doing? Hellcat and Bo Jackson was going at it. A little. I won't say racism, but what's up, City Boy Floyd? How you doing? Glad you could check in. As promised, 8 o'clock p.m. The Big Face Gap Show on Tuesday at 8. I'm doing well right now. Health is wealth. Mind your business, pay your taxes, and drink water. And subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. Subscribe. How y'all doing, man? What's up, y'all? You know, like I told you, I'm getting. What's up, Gilbert? I'm just getting into the sticker thing. I'm doing pretty good, Sticky. Summer's pretty good for me too. Well, this was a very exciting summer for me. And I know when I talk about it, I seem like I'm alcoholic, but I stopped drinking, And thank you, Gilbert. I'm trying to stay focused. This is like the first summer that I can actually say that I haven't drank in a long, long time. I wasn't a person getting up 8 in the morning drinking. I never drank till after 7. About 7 days a week, I'd sip about 4 or 5 days without a doubt. After 7, after 8. But I've came a long way. As you know, I got sick. I caught a mild stroke, but I took care of myself, and I'm almost back. I am back. Just got to get my wording together, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting it all the thoughts together, and we're doing okay. Gilbert City Boy Floyd, you already storming here in Florida, brother. Just doing some house remodeling for my sons. I'm listening though. Okay, good. I want to thank y'all for checking in. I want you to make sure you share this live with your peoples, your friends and family, and let them know, to subscribe to the Big Face Gap. Subscribe. Even if you don't like me, you'll hear the stuff that you don't like. So again, mind your business, pay your taxes, drink water, and subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. Shout out to all you brothers upstate, in jail, in prison, federal prison, people in the streets, the girls who love me, the girls who hate me. I don't know. I'm just saying it, just to be safe. All my friends, my Harlem boys, Mookie, Zip, Crumb, everybody. Yeah, well, it wasn't, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, City Boy Floyd. I only bring it up because it's just lessons to be learned. The doctor told me it was a mild stroke, but I know people had strokes and they didn't come back at all. They look really bad, and I really pray for them. I was very fortunate to have God with me and have my fans, my sister, my brother, my friends, LW, everybody, people cared. It really felt good. So that's good, really, really good to know that people cared, and I fought and I took care of myself, Sticky Finger, Gary, let me ask you a question. Is your last live, your title says Max B is a rat? What is going on? Did you see the paperwork from Max B? Because you say Max B is a rat. I didn't say he's a rat. I said allegedly he's a rat. And yes, there's paper flowing. We do more research, but it's like I told everybody the last time. The last time I said I commented on that. All I will say is, and you're very smart, Sticky Fingers, it's common sense. Max B was sentenced to the 30, 35, 75 years. And it's not a good look, man. He got caught, and all of a sudden he's getting out November 9th. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look strong. Now, if you're not a rat, and if you're allegedly not a rat, all you got to do is show the paperwork and explain how you got out of jail, how you getting out of jail so early. While the girl is doing 30, 35 years, his brother sentenced to 120 years. Rest in peace, City Boy Floyd's father. God bless. So that's what I'm saying, Sticky Fingers. I said, if Max B is not a rat, allegedly, he's not a rat. I agree. No problem. Proof. Because if somebody called me that, I have to have some proof. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I said, Sticky Fingers. So what I'm saying, I know you're sure I know you guys are familiar, or women, guys or women are familiar with Adam 12. Today they had a heated argument on the show. It got crazy. City Boy Floyd, it's been shown, and I'm not a Whack fan. Whack talk, they got the recording of him talking about it, about how he got out, how he got his brother talk about how he told on him. I said allegedly. I'm going to always say allegedly, but boy, you didn't answer my question, City Boy Floyd. He was given 75 years. How is he getting out in 15 years all of a sudden? With nothing, no paperwork, no nothing, he's just getting out. And I said that too, Gilbert. We don't know, because I don't know. I just said if I was called that, I would prove that I'm not. That's all I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying, Gilbert. You're right. I don't know. I don't know. No one knows. His brother said he's a rat. They all said he's a rat. No, I didn't say that. I'm not a big fan of it, but a lot of people are saying that, but you're not answering the question. Nobody here still answered the question. He was sentenced to 75 years. He did 15. He's getting out November 9th. How did he get out so early? And it really doesn't matter because you know and I know when he comes home, if he comes out with some good music, they're gonna forget all the rat stuff. And some people will bring it up, but everybody will forget it. But obviously, all he has to do is prove that. Stick your finger. Wow, Gary, I never thought about that. He was supposed to do 75 years, but he did 20. But right, Gary, looking spooky. Exactly. That's all I'm saying, Sticky Fingers. That's all I'm saying, City Boy. How's he getting out early? If he's getting out early, it's fine. How did he get out early? And I don't care if you're a rat or you're not, because it doesn't matter anymore. I don't do nothing to be called. I don't get into that stuff, you know? I don't do that. So I'm just letting you know what is being said. That's all I'm saying, Gilbert. Let me know. Let the fans know. Forget me. I'm just a journalist. Letting y'all know what's being said. Let us know what is going on, Max B. I'm not saying he can't. City Boy, I didn't say he can't rap. That boy's a hell of a rap. I like how he makes hooks. He makes great hooks. I'm not accusing him of being one. I said his brother is saying he's one. Now his brother's being quiet now, supposedly because they're trying to help him with some paperwork or lawyer. I don't know. 120 years is a lot. $15,000, which is not even going to touch the case. So I don't know. This is what's being said. So you guys tell me how you feel. Am I making an assumption? Am I wrong? Or all I said was, show me the proof that you're not one if you're being called one by your brother. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Off that topic. We're moving forward. That's all, City Boy. It's all an opinion. Again, I am not calling Max B a rat. It's on the record. It's being said allegedly. If I was being called one in that situation 75 years down and not coming out in November, I'd have some paperwork and I would be proving to people that I'm not a rat. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. No, you're not supposed to. Oh no. I'm 55 years old. I listen what the hell I want to listen to, man. I don't care about that rat stuff no more. I'm tired of hearing about rats. I'm gonna tell you what them people are saying, what they're saying about Max B. I don't care. I'm not into that. Max B makes good music, and I tell him to his face. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. I don't know if he's a rat. I'm not saying he's a rat, but I would clear my name if I'm not a rat. And if I am a rat, I'm a rat that's gonna make some damn good music. Nobody cares. Because once you make good music, people forget about everything that was being said. Everybody. Now, yes, Sticky, I'm going to listen to Max B too. You damn Skippy. So today, I was scrolling the internet, doing my research and stuff. And shout out to Miss T. Her birthday's coming up. Happy birthday. Just want to let her know that. Thank you very, very, very much. Happy birthday. And she will be doing a new interview with me. It's going to be exclusive. And I will brag. I do very good interviews, and I do a lot of interviews. When I work with Miss T, I really work hard because I know, to me, she's special. So I try to do a special interview. So check out for that interview coming soon. Big Face Gary. Yeah, I've been around, Hassan. I'm here. This is the third week being consistent. I wasn't on my consistent stuff, but I'm getting back into it. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, the Big Face Gary Show. I made a decision. I would say after Labor Day, unless every Tuesday at 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. Yes, this is what I'm doing. I'll call you later, brother. I'm live right now. Talk to you later. Oh, I've been good, Hassan. Like I said, I've been chilling, I was revamping the show, doing a couple things, couple thoughts, couple interviews coming, and I'm here, I'm taking care of myself, trying to be healthy, working, staying out of trouble. Just doing what I know. I don't want to get in trouble, but you know what I mean. Daughter going back to school, getting ready for that. And I'm getting ready for y'all through fall, winter, and spring. Big Face Gary Show, 8 p.m. every Tuesday. The Big Face, put that in your Rolodex. It's the third week. I'm on time. I'm on point. 8 p.m. The Big Face Gary Show. And every Tuesday, I'm not gonna tell you how many weeks, but I will be starting My Life with Rockefeller Records Part 1. I will give you a little something tonight. After I will talk about what we're gonna talk about. So Adam 12 has a show, and he had on Oh, okay. Almighty was on the show. Hellcat, Bo Jackson. They were talking about I think well I could say she says it. Bo Jackson has a wife, and she's saying that if she has a child, it's her child. And Almighty saying morally it could be your child, but your DNA is not going to match. It's not your child. You can love it, you can buy it, anything you want, but it's just not your child. And I guess that's a very touchy situation for some people, but the truth is the truth. And I don't mean to be mean, but the truth hurts. And it's not your child by blood, your bloodline. It's the woman's child, the woman's bloodline. You could take care of it. You could say it's yours. It will be yours. It is yours. I have no issue. It doesn't have to do with you paying for anything. You paying for the IB. It doesn't have to do with any of that. That sounds stupid and ignorant. You love it. You love the child, and you're gonna keep loving the child. But it doesn't have your DNA. It has your wife's DNA. So Bo Jackson commented on that, and Hellcat got upset. It became a heated conversation, and they started doing little racial slurs. I don't know if it was. I don't like I said. Hellcat was saying that they know a lot. That she's from Arkansas, and she knows a lot of Mexicans. So she said it's nothing personal. She was just making jokes and I guess defending herself. Was saying Mexican remarks like "you broke." Let me show if I got it down. It's the part I'm looking for, yo. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Okay, well, Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos. Sounds like I know you. Can you tell me where you from, Juan Carlos? What LG, what's up, my bro? How you feel? Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, third week. My peoples are chiming and thank you very much. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So the bottom line is they were explaining to Hellcat, it don't matter if you pay for it, you take care of the child, anything, it's not your bloodline. It's the woman's bloodline. So she was getting upset, and they started. Oh, you just hold on. Please, what about Malik Abbott? Please tell me. What are you saying? I'll get back to that situation. Oh, it's okay. Shout out to Washington Heights too. All my Dominicanos. How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? You got the most legal weed spot for over 50, 60 years. Y'all don't play no games up there. I don't smoke. Y'all got signs. Y'all got all types of cardboard signs. Y'all selling all type of weed up there. Shout out to Washington Heights, man. So bottom line is, Hellcat got into a screaming match with Bo Jackson, and they got real nasty. They were saying racial slurs. Um, Almighty telling Bo Jackson he only Mexicans don't know how to swim. Bo Jackson saying that her braids are dirty, clean your socks. She's saying he's broke. It got pretty heated. So I want to make sure they know. I watched it. I don't think it's racial. It's a racial thing. I don't think it's a racial thing at all. Then it got really nasty. So a guy named Steve who works for Adam got mad and was defending himself, saying a bunch of stuff. Pushed pushed Hellcat. I mean Hellcat pushed him, and they got into an argument. Then they stopped. Then they never got into a physical fight. Words were being said. So I just want to chime in about that. That there's always a racial argument on Adam 12. So today was between his peoples and his staff. It got nasty, and it was just something to watch. Just want to bring that to your attention. Newsflash: Sebastian Telfa, who played in the NBA, didn't do that. He was all right in the NBA. He's going to jail in the feds tomorrow for a scam, spending hold on. He's going to jail for fraud. Taking the NBA's guys month like 358,000 spent on fraud. You know, doing stuff that he was supposed to be doing with the money, claiming benefits or whatever situation, whatever. That's what they're claiming. He's going to jail for about 3 years, if I'm correct. And the thing with me is that if you got to keep your nose clean, meaning, oh, excuse me, y'all. Mind your business, pay your taxes, drink one, subscribe to the Big Face Gabby Show. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And please share this live. Let me take a little sip of the water, pull the spring water. Um, so he claims that he's going to jail because he didn't do it and he didn't comply with any rules that the federal department had. Well, I will say one thing: he's had money for a long time, somewhat some money, and his brother feels like they're trying to break his spirit. Feds are very serious. They got very strange rules. I have a lot of friends who went to federal prison, and they do what they want when they want. It could be guidelines, but if they tell you to do something, you don't do it. They write it down. They wait till it's the right moment, and then the plea deal goes away. I'm not saying that he was telling a plea deal, just meaning what he we copped out to about 3 years wearing an ankle brace, whatever it was. But I guess he didn't do what they wanted him to do, so he's going to jail for a couple of years, and he'll be fine. I'm not proud of another black brother going to jail. That bothers me a lot. I thought he was a decent ball player in high. He was a great ball player in high school, but he wasn't really great in NBA. What did Roddy Rebel do, City Boy Floyd? What did Roddy Rebel do? Let me know. And I don't know a little bit. It got great beats. Got some good music, man. I want to get into a zone. So next Tuesday, LG, me and you could really have a conversation about the Clips album. I promise. Next Tuesday, me and you will have a real deep. That's my word to you. Next Tuesday, LG, I will know Clips album in and out, and me and you're gonna vibe. And we're gonna talk about the album. All right, I promise. Is that a deal? Are you City Boy? You sure? Oh man, he just got out of jail a while ago. He's an idiot. I'm sorry to call him idiot. If this is true, this makes no sense, man. You just got out of jail a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. You did a lot of time, and you go to LA and get caught with the gun. Like really, really, like come on, man. He got a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's gonna do time. I don't know how they caught it. Lawyers have loopholes, but mm, getting caught with a gun. Wow. Let me look. 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 Let me see. Let me see what you're saying here, Rowdy. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, caught with a gun. Yeah, I don't get it. Your city boy Floyd, I don't get it, man. I'm 55. I've seen a lot. I didn't make 55 by mistake, meaning that I know what's wrong, what's right, what's wrong. I kind of understand what's got to be done. I don't know everything. I'll be lying to you because I'm still learning a lot. But at the same time, if you do time and you're paroled to LA for whichever reasons, you know if you get caught with a gun, you're going to be in trouble. So if this is true, unless there's a loophole, he's going to jail again. He's going to go to jail for I ain't going to say a long time. He's going to jail. And why are you carrying a gun? This is my thing with a gun. I don't even care where you at. There's people in LA who don't carry guns at all. Don't put yourself in a position. Well, oh boy, city boy, you're right about that too. You need security, but Roddy Rebel ain't you know. That's when you're involved in gangs and stuff like that. I guess that's what comes with it. And I don't know what's he doing with himself. Does he have any hit record out? Is he making good music? I don't know. And Bobby Shmurda, if that's his man, they still got a great relationship. Maybe he should bail him out, but I don't know what their relationship is or what they're, these guys got a lot of things going on in their lives, so I really don't know. So me personally, you kind of threw your city boy, you threw me off with that. Roddy Rebel got locked up with a gun in LA. And if Roddy Rebel is his man, he should bail him out. If murder. If Bobby Shmurda is his man and in a good relationship, he should bail him out. He can't bail him out. That's it. They fight more in LA than shoots. That's the one thing I respect about the LA dudes. They will fight before it goes to the extreme. Boy, that's hot. Boy, your city boy, you're right. You're right. They will fight you before they pull out their guns. Yeah. You're absolutely right. I don't know what he had. It's just a bad feeling with that. I got to wake up in the morning like you keep your wallet on you every day. You have your wallet on you every day with your money, whatever. But they carry guns like we talk. You can't leave your house without it, stuff like that. That's crazy to me. I always have a gun. You go to dinner with your daughter, you got a gun. Your wife, you walking around trying to buy a pair of sneakers, you got to have a gun. Come on, man. That shit is ridiculous, man. I don't agree with it, man. But who am I? All I am is Big Face Gary trying to show the best, trying to do the best podcast I can do. Speak the good shit. You know that the good shit. Mind your business, pay a tax, drink water, subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. And please hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, please. Please hit that like button. Yes. City Boy Floyd, everybody got a gun and think they tough. That's why so many guys fold, because they was never taught how to throw them hands. Oh yeah. That was the first thing I was taught. I never played with guns, man. I don't front. I don't act like it. I don't play with guns. I don't like guns. Do I know people with guns? I know a lot of people with guns. I don't play with them personally. I don't put myself in that position and I punch you in your face. But I haven't had to punch nobody in their face in a long time. I recently just removed myself out of a situation because I know how I was feeling. And I know that I felt like punching somebody in the face. And at 55, if I'm punching somebody in the face, that's a problem. So that's another thing. But I will say this: it's a motivational thing. If you got to bring a gun somewhere, that means that you're at the wrong place. The gun should be used like this: if you have a home and someone intrudes into your home, you blow their fucking heads off because they're coming to hurt your family, and then you deal with the consequences. That's your family. But anything else after a gun, I'm really not impressed. I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. I made a decision. That's what I'm rocking with. 8 p.m. every Tuesday, Big Face Gary. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. Tonight, I am going to do, that's what I just said. You know what? I don't know Fat Joe, but I tell you one thing, the boy got stories, man. So I guess that's what he's going with. He's old school. He's a legend. So I'm going to respect him and he's talking his talk. He's talking his truth. No one can tell you about your truth, but you will be if you're lying, you're going to be exposed. So I don't know nothing. That's his truth. Him and Jadakiss doing their thing. God bless them. Good luck to the Fat Joe and Jadakiss show. Larry Leonard, what's up? I didn't see that one, City Boy. Tell me about it. Yo, City Boy Floyd, and I watch a couple of things. I'm concentrating on making this show bigger and bigger. So I really don't be looking at other people's podcasts. Think of my mind, my content, what I'm gonna do. You know? So I'm sorry for not knowing. So maybe you educate me and I'll comment on it. Go ahead, City Boy. Tell me. Talk to me about Omar and Killer Cam. Talk to me about it. This time I'm gonna do a little. Well, I'm gonna keep talking. I'll tell you about it. About 15 minutes. I get into it. Do a little part one, the Big Face Gary show. You know, my little thing about Rockefeller Records, how I feel. Just trying to every show, I'm gonna give you a little something. My story with Rockefeller Records, how I got the name Big Face. I've said it before, but now I'm clear minded and I can see what I'm saying. I'm thinking better. It's a better time for me in my life. Larry, no, I haven't. Again, I have no problem with Dame. Dame is doing well. God bless him. And, but he's my boy. We've been friends since I was 17, 18, him too. We're good friends. I wish him luck. And if he needs me, call him. I need him, I call him. That's it. It's all good. They're going at over rap schools, and Cam signed him up to do a movie. That's never came out. LOL. City Boy Floyd, they trading shots on Instagram as we speak. Oh, Fat Joe and Cam is Omar Good and Fat Joe. Who's trading shots on Instagram? Who's trading shots, City Boy? Explain that to me, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. What they talking about right now? You said it on Instagram. What they doing on Instagram right now? Um, well, if you're telling me, well, Jimmy and Dame really don't get along. They don't rock like that. So I guess Jim is lying saying he's broke. Dame is broke. Like I always tell everybody, I don't count Dame's money, but Dame is okay. Dame ain't sleeping in the dirt. Dame is living okay. Him and his family. God bless them. He's living pretty decent. You know, like I said, Dame is very smart. He know what he's doing. And you got to come back. He coming back. Shit, I'm coming back strong. I'm trying to come back too. I'm doing all right. Trying to do the moral thing. Morally, I feel good about the Big Face Gary show. I've been at it since the pandemic. I'm at almost 30,000. I didn't sell my soul, and I love what I do. And this is how I do it. I'm coming, like I said, I'm coming back from great interviews. I'm going to flood you with interviews this year. They're coming. Just be ready and enjoy them and love them. Enjoy them and love them. Jim Jones just got that building in the Bronx. He's saying he's doing his own podcast. So we'll see. Living in Time TV, aka Lit TV. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. City Boy Floyd, Cam paid him to be in a movie that's never gonna come out. And Cuba saying Cameron is still a trash rapper. He said he's better than Cameron at rap. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see they really going at it. Hey y'all, let me turn my AC on. Give me a minute. Give me 1 second. Hold on. What's up, y'all? I'm sorry it took long. I'm back. Omar says Cam is trash. Okay, well, if he feels Cam is trash, you should battle him. Gary's no money in the rap game like it was before. Those why this is garbage. Rappers are doing podcast shows. You're absolutely right. There's money in rap. Drake, a couple people are getting good money. Depends. But yeah. Do I keep in touch with Nori? No, not really. God bless him too. Hope he does well. Whatever he keep doing his show. Like I told you, I'm not disrespecting anybody, LG, but I'm really focused on blowing my show up. Doing what I like to do, and that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my interviews, and I'm keeping my eye on the prize. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. Can't wait. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, the Big Face Gary Show. Yes. Share this live. Mind your business, pay your tax, drink water, and subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. If you mind your business, you won't get beat up or shot at. You pay your taxes, they won't take what's yours. If you drink water, you will be healthy. Health is wealth. And as far as I know, Omar don't rap, so how can he beat Cam and rap? Unless we don't know. But if he feels that way, they both got a little money, set up a battle, and they should battle for 100,000 a verse. And whoever wins, wins. What y'all think about that? All right, so now this is the first week of me doing Rockefeller Part 1, my life with Rockefeller Records. I'm just gonna give y'all a little something, my part one. This is my story. Big Face Gary's story of being with the Rock, before the Rock, after the Rock. Before the Rock, Bob Alab, Big's big brother, named me Big Face Gary on 119th and 7th Avenue in Harlem, New York. He said, "Damn, you got a big face. Your name is Big Face Gary." I was shy. I'm not who I am now. I was out of high school, did 2 years in college, and Bob named me Big Face Gary. He started taking me to parties. He started showing me girls, told me how to put my game together. And then I just started feeling good. And I started learning how to dress better, how to talk that talk. And that was it. That was my beginning of hanging out with the best out. The little crew of getting girls and throwing parties and having a ball. Rel Mac, Claude, everybody, Goldfish, everybody, Steve Mack, everybody just was hanging out, getting paper, and The Rock never existed yet. It wasn't even thought about yet. And we was all about getting money and getting chicks. And yes, LG, Bob Alab, his big brother, rest in peace, got killed in 2003. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think 2003, if I'm correct. Yeah, 2003, yes. Bob Alab. Shout out to his kids, Ashley, Amar, and Bob Jr. and her mother, Ariana. Yes. That's my first little story. Bob Alab named me Big Face Gary. He had a light blue coat on called Feather Friends. My friend Don McMillan, rest in peace, recently just got killed. Sorry to bring that up, but he did. He bought me, I met Bob, and Bob named me Big Face Gary. He said, because you got a big face. And the name stood with me. And I was out of college. I was out of high school, but I went to college. I didn't really know them. I went and hung out with Bob, and I started going to parties with him. I met girls. I met how to talk. I was still learning myself, and I just started to become slowly but surely who I really wanted to be. And that's mainly the main story of part one, being with The Rock. I wasn't with The Rock. The Rock wasn't existing yet, but Big Face Gary was created by Bob Alab. Rest in peace, 2003. I'm doing way better. I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much, Cardinal Red Sports. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. I'm chilling. I have no complaints. I was telling you my little story about Rockefeller. Well, Rock didn't start yet, but I'm doing my parts. But I'm doing them in my podcast now. So, repeating it one more time, this will be it, and y'all see it yourself when you'll go back and look at it. Bob Alab named me Big Face Gary on 119th Street, 7th Avenue. I just finished high school. No, I finished my second year of college, and my friend Daryl McMillan, rest in peace, was not with us, got killed that last year around this time, I think in the summer. and he named me, Bob Alab named me Big Face Gary. Big Face guy. He had a blue Feather Friends. That's old school for y'all. Was one of the meanest coats out, Feather Friends. He named me Big Face Gary, and that name has never left me. Rockefeller was not existing. It wasn't thought about yet. And Bob Burke named me Big Face Gary. Shout out to his kids, Bob Jr., his second son, Ahmad, and his youngest daughter, his youngest child, Ashley. God bless y'all. Thank you. I love your dad and their mom, Ariane. And yes, I am doing better. That's my part one today, y'all. I'm not giving y'all too much. Just want to let y'all see that. Angel Dickerson, how you doing? Good evening. What's on your mind? Talk to me. Again, mind your business, pay your taxes, drink water, and subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. And share this live. Please share this live. Hit the like button and share this live with your friends. Please. All it's going to do is get better. Consistency is the key. I'm in my third week of the Big Face Gary Show. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. I'm here. Here in live. It won't be late. Cardinal, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I wanted to stay with Damon. It didn't work out, you know? And I had options, but you know, it didn't work out. I learned a lot from Rockefeller. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say, but if I could do it another way, I probably would have worked for another label right after Rock ended, because I'd have been better off right now, you know. But I can't go back in the past. I'm doing better for myself now, and I'm just going to do better. I'm learning from a mistake. People, please learn from your mistakes. Oh, it starts at 8 o'clock every Tuesday. You can go back and look at it. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Every Tuesday. Yes. Well, I think people just moved on with their lives. I have no problem with it, but no. Sometimes I wish Biggs Bob Alab was here. I think we'd be closer. Everybody be a little closer, because he was like me. He put people together. I don't keep in touch with Biggs that much, but I hope he does well, and I hope he is doing well. God bless him. I see his brothers. I see his big brother a lot. I talk to his big brother. You know, so we're okay. I guess. You know, I'm not gonna. I don't want to sit here and lie to people. We have no beef, and even if I did have beef with Biggs, I wouldn't be on the internet televising my beef with Biggs. I don't do all that stuff these guys do when they get mad. They get on the mic and get on TV and disrespect people, say crazy stuff about people. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna talk to the person one-on-one and vent and feel how I feel. Yep, you just have to recap. That's all you have to do, Miss Angel. How was your week? How's Chicago treating you? I don't want. I don't want to ask anything bad happened in Chicago, because it seems like something's always happening in Chicago. I hope not. Cardinal Red Sports. Understandable. Would you have considered going with Rough Riders? Would you have fit into Perfect? I think I could fit in anywhere, because I'm a hard worker. I work hard, but I love hard too, in the sense of, if I work for you, 9 out of 10, we're going to get close. You're going to be my brothers. But Rockefeller, Dane was my brother. Biggs, they were very close to me, and I cared about them. So they gave me a chance after I got out of jail. So they just gave me a job, and it just turned into something big for me, thanks to them. My name wouldn't be Big Face. My name wouldn't have meant Big Face Guy if it wasn't with Rockefeller. Big Face means a lot to me because Bob Alab named me, but it wouldn't be what it is. What it's going to be if it wasn't for Rockefeller Records, because it made my name bigger, and I worked for that because I worked hard. You know, that's all. Shout out to Rough Riders too, D&Y, all of them, man. Yonkers, Jadakiss, Styles P, Sheik Luch, all you guys, you know. What he did, I don't know. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. He actually just lied to me that day. He's stupid. He just was telling me where to see him at, and he had the show really planned already. And he invited Biggs, he invited me. And when I walked in, I didn't know it was gonna be Drink Champs, and it just happened. I was in the city, I was doing something, he told me come by, and I came by and I did my thing, you know. Well, my responsibilities at Rockefeller Records were I I was in charge of state property. Beanie Siegel, Freeway, Oskino, Sparks, Young Chris, Young Gunners, all the Young Chris, Young Neef. I mean Neef, Chris, Freeway. I was down. I was responsible for them. That was my job. When they went away, I was the liaison and I was an A&R. And I just had a lot of other stuff I had to do for Dame, Biggs. I worked with Jay since that was my man, you know, but Jay, you know, Jay's a star. He didn't really need me to do a lot of this. When he needed me, he needed me. And when he needed me, I showed up and did what I needed to do for him, you know. That's the bottom line. I don't care. I live by the rules of the law. The law was the owners of the company was Biggs, Jay-Z, and Dame. Whoever calls me, whatever they want, when they want, I got to do it because I get paid to work. That's what I get paid for. That's what my job was. Yep. That's all my job was. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Was there a wild bunch? They put me through hell, but they were good guys. You know, I really enjoyed working with them, and I learned a lot. And I use a lot what I learned from them now. City Boy Floyd, good job, guys. A lot of people selling their soul. Just stay in position. Salute for you. I'm gonna stay in position. City Boy. God has a plan for me, and whatever the plan is, He's gonna make it go. But I have to do my job, so He helps me. What's the best thing about Jay that most of us wouldn't know? Uh, Personally, I think uh, what I remember. I haven't seen Jay in a real long time, but he's still my guy. If I see him, I give him a pound. I don't know how to take. I don't know if him and Dame got their thing, but you know he's okay. I have no problem with Jay Z. I think a lot of people didn't realize Jay was a shy person. Jay only wanted to do one album. He didn't want to rap no more. Jay is generally a shy person, in my opinion. Man, back then I was eating crazy. I was a fat bastard back then. Yeah, a lot of Philly. I don't eat red meat anymore. But Philly, oh, a lot of it, man. A lot of it, a lot of it. Cardinal Red Sports. Did State probably break up, or does Jay Z still hold the right to do the name to do that name? They should get back together if possible. I'm not really sure, Cardinal. I can't even answer. Dame would know that, you know, but I don't talk to Dame a lot like I used to. But I think I'm not sure who owns the name. I think Jay Z owns it. I'm not really sure now. I don't want to say something. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You know, they probably didn't break up because they still do shows together. They make their money. Um, I don't think no one's the boss, no one's the leader. I think they just get together and they get paid and they do their shows. You know, that's what they do. You know, and one thing else about Jay Z, he saves his money, even though he got so much of it. But he's not. He's never been one who spends. He's not in the business. He always told me that too. He's not in the business of losing money. So that's one thing I remembered. They was in school and then they came and got them at 16 and then they never looked back. Remember, Tuesday, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show. Mind your business, pay your taxes, drink water, subscribe to the Big Face Gary. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Come on. Who's the person that's no longer here that you miss the most? With Rockefeller, just overall, LG? With Rockefeller or overall? I think you mean overall. Overall, I would love to see how Jay would turned out if Biggie was alive. How big his career would have turned out if he was alive. Overall, I didn't know him that well, but yeah, Biggie. No, I have no beef with Dame. No, but Dame's just a busy guy. Nah, man. Damn, you ain't Dame not seeing eye to eye anymore. Damn, that's so sorry to hear that. Hopefully all work out. No, I don't have a beef with Dame. Will call me and I'll call him. It's no big deal. I have no problem with Dame. But Dame is a very busy person and he has his own things that he's trying to do. But me personally, I'm not in a position to wait for anybody. I'm moving forward with my progress. That's all I'm saying. I have no problem with Dame. Dame's my guy. I love Dame, man. I have no problem. Dame need me tomorrow. I need him. I hope he shows up. He showed up for me. And with this, we'll work it out. Um, Gary, you a man. You a man. And I think you never had a chance to really elevate the industry. And Sigmund, thank you. And I appreciate it. And I think so too. I never got a chance to. But I'm trying to elevate myself and give people what I'm worth and what I can what I can do for the industry and how I can motivate and show them what you can do. You know, I didn't kiss no ass. I didn't turn on nobody. I never talked about anybody. I just do my thing. Living in the time TV, lit TV, you the first channel I seen with the same amount of likes as Chaz. That's solid. Well, it takes longer, but you know, I have no problem with taking. I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to keep working. It doesn't matter. It's going to go where it's going to go. Yep. Okay, bad. I'm missing the king and not get sued. I've never been on the ranch. No. Explain that, King Floyd, not get sued. I don't understand that, please. I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying, but if you write, you ask the question again, I'll answer it for you. But yeah, they can book me. Of course they can if they want. What motivated you while you're in rock? I just want to work, man. You know, I love hip hop. I always loved hip hop, and I was making a difference. I was helping Dame a lot. I was helping Biggs a lot. I learned how to mix records. I was doing a lot, being with the artists, learning, teaching them how to. They know how to rap. We were putting songs together. I was managing a producer, Bula, and I was making, you know, we were selling the beats to all the artists. I had the intakers. I had the artists. It was great feeling, man. That's what I liked about Rockefeller, man. Making music and making great music, and to see Biggs and Dame, see the face and see the vision, and they just put out the songs, and we would just work. We were rolling, man. We were rolling. What artist is in your musical rotation this week? Wesley, I'm the wrong person to ask. I usually don't listen to hip hop no more, man. You guys keep me in loop, and my friend Ron keeps me in loop. I listen to Haitian music, man. I listen to WBLS. If you live in New York, you know that's a smooth station. They play all the old 90s music. I listen to 90s hip hop, man. 90s. Living in Time TV, aka Lit TV. How do you feel about executives outside of the culture signing all today's acts today? Do you think it impacts the music when they don't have the history you have? Also, how do you feel about rap? Let me read that again. How do you feel about executives outside of the culture signing all today's acts? Do you think it impacts the music when they don't have the history you have? Also, how do you feel about rap? Well, I always had an issue with somebody signing somebody really don't know rap. They just signing them to make the money, but the artists, I understand, are trying to get money. It's like having a guy being a cop in New York and live in Long Island, or who grew up in Chicago. You got to know the music, you got to know the culture, but they may have the means, the money wise, to sign a group, and and then they make the money. I never understood that, but you know, that's what it is. You know, so it's kind of how do I feel about that? I wish it could be all black people signing these artists, but unfortunately, it's not like that. So it is what it is. How do I feel about rap now? I don't think they have no lyrics, no concept to the music, nothing. I don't understand what they're saying. I don't, but the legends are hanging in there, and you know, and that's really what I feel, Wesley. Have you met Nas? Met him a couple of times. He's a coolest down to earth guy. Well, I met Nas once or twice. My man George is signed to the same label by this young lady named Faith Newman. I met Nas back in the days, like in the 89, 90s, when Nas first started, 94, when Nas started his first deal. Nas was very cool. He's quiet. I don't know him that well, so I can't speak that much on him, but he's one of the best rappers of all time. One of the best. Have you met Nas several times? Yeah, man. He's kind. You say you just want to keep working and give the people good content. Yes, that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do, King Floss. Keep working. And my content is not going to be the content hurting other people's feelings. It's like right now just answering questions, and that's what I'm talking about. Or something that did go on in the industry and comment on it and try to bring the good out of it, bring the light, the good part about it. That's what I mean. Do you think it's on purpose that rap is lacking? Do 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 you think it's on purpose that rap is lacking no propaganda, or the young people just not as focused 80s and 90s rappers? Um, yeah, you're right, King Floss. You're absolutely right. Absolutely, I didn't think of it that way, but you're right. Um, a lot of these young kids are spoiled, man. A lot of rappers now are spoiled, man. They live with their mothers. Their parents took good care of them, which you can't knock them for. That's what they're supposed to do, and they just have a skill set. And they're not really zoning out on how to rap and rap about the good shit, but not shoot them up bang bang. You know, I just think 90 rappers, a lot of them were poor, and a lot of them were highly skilled. To this day, Rakim is ahead of his time, and he will never get the respect he deserves. Never. Never. If Rakim came out now and started rapping, you guys would be amazed. The guy was incredible. Great rapper. So I think the 90s people, a lot of them were poor, and a lot of them had a lot to talk about. And they were skilled. A lot of these kids aren't skilled. They talk about clubs, girl being a whore, this and that. They're just not saying good stuff that means something. Justin, it would be if you can get an interview with Beans and Freeway and get the inside scoop how they feel about how the Rocks ended. Living the time. Yeah, Rakim is amazing, man. Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. But the reason I represent Jay-Z because I sat in studios and watched Jay-Z work, but I don't have to know Rakim. He's one of the top. This guy is amazing, man. This guy was a hell of a rapper. I just love him. He didn't play no games, man. But he didn't get the financial status he should have got, and it was just a bad thing for him. And I wish he could get what he deserves. But I wish Rakim would hear this. I know you're amazing, man, and you were incredible. So again, mind your business, pay your taxes, drink water, and subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. Subscribe, and share this live every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. The Big Face Gary Show every Tuesday. Be there or be square. Living in the time, aka Lit TV. Arguably, the rappers today make way more money than before. I can say they aren't spoiled; they are privileged. Ice Cubes come from a great family that has skills on. Yes, some rappers are privileged, but a lot of rappers these days, some of their parents were well off or just worked hard to make sure they were okay, and they're making a lot of money. You're right. I said that. They're making a lot of money, but a lot of them are spoiled too. Spoiled. And rappers are spoiled. Yes. They're spoiled and privileged. Rappers are spoiled. I've been there. I know. Rappers are spoiled. They want shit their way. Yeah. Hip hop was now all sounds. Hip hop now all sounds the same. No lyrics, no credibility. It's like a big photocopy machine. All looks and sounds like if you had a hot beat, now that's all it takes. Hit that like button. Do you think a lack of manager A&R? I think the A&R has been extinct. I think that A&R used to help a lot, but a lot of labels, don't have A&Rs no more. Kids are A&R, rappers are doing their own work. They own everything. I'm from the era you go pick the beat, you give it to them, they like it, they rap on it. Q wasn't a great rapper. He was decent. I mean, he's not trash, but I don't think he's a great rapper. Hey, brother Ron, how you doing? Yeah, better managers and people who help you with your music. That could definitely be bringing back the A&Rs. Bringing back A&Rs will really help these kids, these guys make money. Maybe they hired them, themselves, and just let them help them with their music. I think bringing back A&Rs will help them a lot. Yeah, man. I love the era too, man. You gotta A&Rs were like rappers. They give the people knew who you were. He knows music. Like hip hop, one of the best rappers of all hip hop A&Rs of all time. He taught me a lot, He knows music. And that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem living in time. These kids are hard headed. They think they know everything, and they smoke too much damn weed, and they do too many pills. They do too many drugs. You can't even get to them. They think they know everything. Rakim will do well back at what? Right now, Drake, I think hang in there. Uh, I'm not a big fan, but he got the skill set. Kendrick Lamar. Um, what's that kid's name, man? Let's see. Hold on. Drake, Kendrick Lamar. I'm trying to think of some. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, they were hanging in there. Those rappers. I don't understand the language of calling people old or old as they did. This generation could be learn a lot from managers and A&Rs. Yeah, they're rude. They don't respect A&Rs and managers, which is their opinion. I'm not mad at them, but I promise you, a lot of guys will make a lot better music. If Dave East had some help, he should be a star. Dave East could rap, but he don't know how to make a record. You know, Dave East is a prime example. Hell of a rapper, but don't know how to make a record. Make good songs, street songs, this and that, this and that. But he does not know how to make a song a hit record. Look at Fabulous. Fabulous said, "Yo, Fabulous said, I'm gonna rap for the chicks, and on a mixtape, I'm gonna get gritty, and that's what he does, and it worked for him. And I'm a real big time. I love Fabulous, you know. God bless him. What a shout out to Fab. And I like Dave East too. Shout out to Dave East. I'm just being honest. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, Dave. I say you can rap. I'm not taking none of that from you. But you didn't make that record yet that could take you to the next level. Lloyd Banks is a mixtape guy. He don't know how to make. He makes all right songs. Like, nah. I like Tony Yayo, man. I like. I just like Tony Yayo. No, he did street albums. His album deals he did mostly were for the girls and made a nice hit single. But when he got on mixtape, he went crazy. Listen to Fab's mixtapes, man. He goes crazy. Yes. Yeah. How you guys enjoying the show? If you're enjoying the show, can you please put your thumbs up, please? Can you please put your thumbs up? Please put your thumbs up if you are enjoying the show. Boozy didn't do. Boozy just copped out to getting caught with a gun. I think Boozy spoke too much on that, and he would have got away with it. He might have been able to use. He could have lied and said it was a prop gun. He could have done anything else. That's what I think. Boozy put himself in jail. Do you think all of the freestyles and quick at home sessions damaged the music? Yeah and no. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Great Living. I agree. Mind your business, pay your taxes, drink water, subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., the Big Face Gary Show, Part 2. Yes, I'm enjoying y'all too, man. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Put your thumbs up. Everybody put your thumbs up if you're enjoying the show. Mind your business, pay your taxes, drink water, and subscribe to the Big Face Gabby Show. Motivation, motivation, motivation. I gave you a part one of My Rockefeller, My Rockefeller. And like I said, Rockefeller wasn't even started yet. Go back and recap. So that's what I think. I don't like to rap these days. People have to start up. They have to really, really start up. They just, you know, man, Foxy Brown. Let's just say this. Fox, hold on, I gotta get a pen. I gotta write something down so I don't forget. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. Um, I think I like Foxy Brown. 'Cause Foxy Brown, she can write. She makes give me Little Kim don't write, but she can rap. Whatever Biggie wrote for, she sold it. She sold it. Little Kim is a hell of a rapper. She doesn't write, but she can rap. Foxy Brown writes and she can rap. So you'd have to say Foxy Brown because she could write and rap. Little Kim still is a dog because you gotta know how to rap, and she did that. Um, well, Little Wayne said I caught him several times saying that. Little Wayne is he's a different type of rapper, man. He said he don't remember half the stuff he said. He be on drugs, so but he's a hell of a rapper. You know what? I haven't heard the album in a long time. You might be right. Everybody can't freestyle. That's why I like Jay Z. Jay Z does that too. Nas don't freestyle like that. Jay Z freestyles, and he's proved it many times. No one has dominated that one Who Shot You by Biggie and did a remix like Jay Z and killed it. Great free. Jay Z can freestyle. Fab can freestyle. Um, Back then, that never got fully on, but was dope. I like Cool G rap. Cool G rap. We go with Cool G rap. Cool G rap. Can't you get it, honey? Doom, 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 doom. You know, he was a hell of a rapper too. He didn't get the direct recognition he should got, but you know what happens. Yeah, you ain't lying, King Floss. You ain't lying. That's one of the best rappers of all time. The reason I say that, Rakim is a great rapper, but Jay Z is just the man, man. He's the man. You know, I don't want to get into this Jay Z's big raps. I don't want to do that, y'all. So I'm not gonna answer that. But Jay Z's just one of the best rappers of all time, man. And that's just how I feel, man. You know, I just love the way Jay Z raps. One of the best. Okay, y'all. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m., the Big Face Gabby Show. I will be back at Tuesday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. The Big Face Gabby Show. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Follow me. Be there or be square. I will be there. Gary, people who listen to Lil Wayne knew an album was trash. What's your take on that? I don't understand that. You know, those AZ's underrated. What are you saying, that Lil Wayne is trash? Well, I can tell you're an underrated producer, man. He was my guy. He didn't do it. He got a lot of records, but you know, he could have been no. He could have been a big producer, but it didn't work out. Rockefeller closed too early. Bula. He was really good to me. Just Blaze, a hell of a producer. Easy Mo B, the Mad Rapper. What's that dude name? He does a lot of beats for Mob. Hav's a great producer. Got his name, man. He does a lot of beats, little underground beats, man. He did a lot of beats for Mob Deep. I forgot his name. Alchemist, yeah, Alchemist. Thank you, LG. Alchemist. Alchemist is great producer. A lot of good producers, man. Yeah. Angel Pacheco, you always come on late, but you can always get a recap of the show. Mad Rapper, yeah, he's official. What are you talking about, King Plus? So what was Will I am talking about? I don't know what you're saying. I'm confused with what you wrote down. The RZA, the ill producer, a great businessman too. LG, Young Guru as a rapper. Guru is a engineer. He's not a producer. He's an engineer. If you're talking about Guru who works with Jay Z, he engineers. No, Young Guru is not a that's Jay Z's engineer. I know Guru very well. He doesn't produce records. He's an engineer. Why didn't Rockefeller with Wu Tang? Always thought that was dope. I don't know, man. You know, they was really Rizzo. From what I know, what I've seen, he only worked with his group, and that's what he did. He didn't like giving. Who said Black Dope 100 times better? Well, I don't know, man. That dope he got is real good. I'm gonna get a block for him. He could put it on the block. I'm gonna find a block for him. He's out of his damn mind. Premier, hell of a producer, one of the best. Yes, I will definitely do a Bleak podcast. Yes, I will. Should be happening soon. Me and him talked about something. Yes, so should be happening soon. Brooklyn, but yes, it should be happening soon. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not dissing Black Thought, but I mean he can't, that's just my opinion. Wu-Tang doesn't give out their beats like that. They're very picky. I remember when you said Diddy said to you, I don't drink with the help. Are people in this here a lot different when cameras are off? Well, I don't know, man. Diddy's one of a kind, man. I'm not mad at him. He thought I was a worker. He thought I was the help. And at that time I was just went out to LA. I didn't know nothing. I went out there to hang out with Dame and he offended me, but we got cool after that. And God bless Diddy. Hope he comes home soon. Don't you find all the Jay Z hate weird? Like I said, I haven't seen Jay Z in a long time. I have no problem with him, but I judge on Jay Z what I know. What I know about Jay, he's a great rapper, and I have no problem with Jay Z. People don't hate you. You're not the man. God bless Jay Z and his children and his family. Yes, and I said I'll do Bleak podcast, and Primo is one of the best of all time. Yes, good friend of mine too. Shout out to Premier too. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 8 p.m. The Big Face Gary Show. Mind your business, pay attention, drink water, and subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show. And please share this live. You might have to do the recap to see what we were talking about. Brooklyn's best. Today, what's your favorite 3 albums from the Rockefeller Day? The Dynasty, The Dynasty, the Dynasty, The Truth, and oh man, I can't even think right now. And Jay-Z's first album ever. Jay-Z's first album. That song, one of my favorite songs Jay-Z got is Can I Live? That album, The Dynasty, and The Truth. Great album. I see y'all soon. I love y'all. And I love y'all. And guess what? I love y'all. I'll see y'all Tuesday, 8 p.m. The Big Face Gary Show. Share this live and let your friends know. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Talk to y'all later. Big Face Gary signing out. Peace.